I went out on a bit of a little foraging mission, and I was here a little over a month ago, probably 5, 6 weeks ago, and there were turkey tail mushrooms in abundance, and I really like making them into a broth. Some people use them for tea. They're also really safe. But first of all, I'm very familiar with them, and secondly, I think they only have one other lookalike, which is also edible. And generally, the animals leave them alone because they're very tough. That's why I use them for a stock instead of just eating them. But food is scarce here. So something else, I did find a few that something else had been gnawing on. Even like the dandelion greens are being consumed by something. So definitely, I can't even find onion grass, which is like everywhere in Connecticut. So, I don't know, a little disappointing on that front. However, I did find, which is unfortunate, but this happened a lot here. It still does, but people just would take their trash to really remote locations and dump it. And so this pile looked very old. So I'm like, let me poke around, because I really like old bottles. I have a collection of them. So I found a few things that are kind of cool, unexpected. You never know what you're going to find. This is like some old log cabin maple syrup bottle. I don't think it's worth anything, but pretty cool. So I'm gonna let that dry out and rinse it, because I had to kind of dig these out. This I thought was funny, and there were a lot of cans, but most of them were rotted pretty thoroughly, but this one was not. And I liked it because when I first looked at it, it looked like it just said nah with an exclamation point at the end instead of knee high. And I don't know, I just thought that was funny. Nah. Root beer. Nah. Okay, so this is my favorite find. Lustre Creme shampoo. What you need when you're out in the wilderness. So one man's trash and certainly be someone else's treasure, because I think this thing's fucking awesome. And I don't know, I can date these when I get home probably, or come close, but this was made by Colgate Palmolive Company, which I didn't know they had been one at one time, but apparently they were in New York. It was a whole 30 cents. So I'm thinking this was some good shit. So yeah, I ended up, I was too tired last night, frankly, to be bored, but tonight's gonna be, it gets dark around, I think by 8, it was pretty dark out. So I'm looking for something to do tonight. So I just sort of been looking for things. Don't worry, I didn't rip this off a tree. Looking for things maybe I can make some sort of crafty project out of this evening. I don't know. That's where I'm at. Old cans and bottles and birch bark. I am nailing it. Really exciting stuff. I'm sure all 2 of you are super interested.